Imagine a place said to contain everything humans have known since the dawn of time. And then, it disappeared. No evidence, no trace, no confirmed remains, just rumors and mystery. It's the Library of Alexandria, the greatest treasure trove of knowledge known to humanity. How did it appear? Why did it disappear? And most importantly, who feared its existence? Was it a conspiracy? Was it deliberately lost, or was it just neglect? Many questions revolve around this topic. In the 3rd century BC, Alexander the Great entered Egypt and founded a city that would become the gateway to the ancient world and the future. Egypt was not a neglected province, but rather the heart of the new empire. After the death of Alexander the Great, Ptolemy I assumed power. He was one of Alexander's generals, and his dream was to build a library that would bring together all the knowledge of the earth. He wanted to make Alexandria a capital of civilization. But in his own way, he wasn't just interested in palaces and temples. Rather, he decided to build something that had never been built before. The largest center of science and knowledge in ancient history. His library wasn't just for storing books, but for bringing together the minds of the world in one place. Here, an astronomer from Babylon, a physician from India, and a philosopher from Athens would meet under one roof. When the library was established, it wasn't just a hall. It was a vast scientific complex, housing a vast library of over 700,000 papyrus manuscripts, perhaps exceeding 1 million. Laboratories for dissection and study, and a primitive astronomical observatory for observing planets and stars. Classes and lectures were held there daily. The library was a center of scientific research, hosting scholars from all over the world: Euclid, Aristarchus, Hipparchus, and Callimachus. Knowledge was treated there like a new religion, and scholars were its priests. Imagine entering the hall and seeing Archimedes explaining his theories in the sand, Euclid drawing his geometric laws, and Hypatia explaining the motion of the star. Ptolemy too came and expanded the dream even further. He issued a decree requiring the inspection of every ship entering the port of Alexandria, and any book on board to be kept as a copy in the library, while any imitations were returned to their owner. This was the first attempt in history to control universal knowledge. The library was a center for the translation of books from the languages of the ancient world: Sanskrit, Persian, Ancient Egyptian, Hebrew, and Latin. The Torah was translated into Greek there. Alchemy and astronomy, previously unknown to the world, appeared there. But as with everything great, it doesn't last, and all light is feared, and all knowledge threatens those who prefer ignorance. The mystery began. When did the library begin to crumble? And who initiated its destruction? The library wasn't destroyed in a single day, but over centuries. Each era removed a part of it. It may have begun with Julius Caesar, who burned the Egyptian fleet, and the fire spread to the city, or with the spread of Christianity. With the Roman Empire's conversion to Christianity, when ancient science became an enemy of the new faith, paganism became a threat. Hypatia, the last of the library's scholars, was brutally murdered. The end may have come during the reign of Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab. The Muslim conquests reached Alexandria. Rumors spread. Did Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab order the burning of the library? But all these accounts are unconfirmed. There is no reliable evidence that the Arabs burned the library. All we have are later accounts from their opponents. Was it actually burned? Was she buried? Or was she deliberately hidden? What we lost weren't just books, but worlds. Nothing remains. We don't know exactly when the library disappeared or how, but it did. Perhaps it burned down more than once, or perhaps it disappeared quietly. It contained extremely important manuscripts. Scientists believe some of these manuscripts contained maps of the human brain, physical theories that predated Newton, evaporation and steam-powered locomotion devices, accurate knowledge of the solar system. Had these books not been lost, would the scientific revolution have happened centuries ago? Could we have reached space in the Middle Ages? The Library of Alexandria was not just a place, but a dream that knowledge was humanity's salvation. Perhaps nothing remains of it today. No walls, no books, not even ashes. But perhaps at the bottom of the sea, or behind forgotten walls, its remains are still waiting to be discovered. And perhaps we are the ones who must rebuild it. In our minds, in our curiosity, and in every piece of information we preserve from oblivion. In 2002, the Library of Alexandria was rebuilt as a global cultural center. But can what was lost be reclaimed? Can we recover what was lost centuries ago? We may never know who burned the library, but those who burn knowledge certainly fear it. The library was not just a building, but a symbol. Will we protect our symbols today?